Back on HQ where we are down to the good stuff. Conference title Sunday is set. First, a third meeting of the season between divisional foes for the right to represent the conference. Jayden Daniels looking to become the first ever rookie to start a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts hoping to lead his team to business unfinished. And in the nightcap, oh buddy, a collision course once again as those in red try and further a dynasty. The one in blue looking to exercise some demons. So many angles to attack, and we got two of the best on it. Lige Douzable, Logan Ryan, 19 years of NFL experience between them. And fellas, experience will be at the forefront on Sunday, surely. Those who have it, those who lack it, all going to be under the spotlight. Dudes, these are the games that define careers, the way we talk about dudes. What's at stake for Josh Allen as you position him against the best in the business?
Yeah, Moose, he has the opportunity to submit his legacy, right? Because when you look at what he's done throughout the regular season and even in the divisional rounds, he is yet to win an AFC conference championship game. He is yet to get to the pinnacle of the Super Bowl. That bad man, Patrick Mahomes, has been in his way. So this is the game to submit Josh Allen's legacy to be in that rare air as a guy that could be talked about in regards to Patrick Mahomes or even a Joe Burrow who's been to a Super Bowl. That has been the one sticking stone for him right now. He's 0-3 versus Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs now. He's had some success during the regular season, but we know if you want to be enshrined as one of the best quarterbacks of all time, you have to get a Super Bowl ring. This game right here will be the beginning stages of Josh Allen submitting his legacy if he's able to go into Arrowhead and pull off the upset.
Yeah, I'm going to preface it by saying as a player, the legacy talk kind of gets overrated, I think. I think these guys have proved a lot. Josh Allen, for this sake, right, he's the only player since 2008 to have an all-pro quarterback, but no one else's team's an all-pro. So he's done something since Drew Brees, however many years ago, 2008, where he's doing this without any other all-pros on his team. What this win will do for Josh Allen, in my opinion, if you guys are any wrestling fans like I was growing up, he will be the people's champ. He's a WWF, WWE people's champ. If he can take out Mahomes and stop a three-peat here, I think everybody in America will get a Josh Allen's jersey. No one really roots for the Chiefs outside of Kansas City. So I think he'll be the people's champ of the league if he's able to take out the Chiefs dynasty here.
What is it, a BMF belt? Sometimes they fight for there.
I mean, that's what I'm getting a jersey.
Yeah, it feels like one of those. I mean, legacy one side and the other sort of being that people's champ. But you think about what's the difference between Marino and Aaron Rodgers, and it's a Rashard Mendenhall fumble. It's just the little plays in these big moments that define these legacies sometimes, as unfair as it might be. For Pat, it's a legacy cemented, but this would be a fifth Super Bowl Sunday in 7 seasons. It's crazy to even say. As a starter, a chance to be the first ever to lead a team to 3 rings in a row. Logan, for a man that already has everything, what do you see at stake for Mahomes?
See, I think Mahomes, he's in that conversation and will be in that conversation. The pace he's on his career, you're going to get a LeBron-Jordan comparison with him. You're going to get a him and Brady Montana, right? You're going to talk about a greatest of all time. And if he's able to get a Super Bowl here, then that will be a three-peat. That's never been done. Brady hasn't done it. Montana hasn't done it. Marino hasn't done it. There's no quarterback who's ever done that. So when his career's all said and done, I think he's going to be in that rare air. We talk about GOATs, best to ever do it. He will be in that conversation, keeps his pace up, but none of those GOATs before him have three-peated. I played with Tom Brady. He helped me get that Super Bowl behind me in that picture there, but he didn't do 3 in a row. So Mahomes can do something that no one's ever done before and really be the lead horse there in that greatest of all time category because he'll have that rare air of a dynasty 3 in a row.
Yeah, Logan, NFL immortality is what awaits Patrick Mahomes if he gets this three-peat done. People have been wondering, right now, if Mahomes finished, where would he be ranked amongst the greatest quarterbacks? People say he hasn't reached Brady's stature yet. The next quarterback on that list, Moose and Logan, Joe Montana. You know what Mahomes has already done? He's tied him for second most playoff wins already. This is Mahomes' only 7th season starting, and he's already got 16 playoff wins, right? And then when you look at what Montana has done Super Bowl-wise, he has 4 rings. Well, if he's able to go get this three-peat done, he will have 4 rings as well. So now there is no debate on who is the second best quarterback of all time. And the crazy thing is, he is just in the beginning stages of his career. Right? When you're in your 7th year, Logan, you're still in your stage where you're still learning the game a little bit and you're still taking off. So it's like how much more can Patrick Mahomes do in another 7 or 10 years? So when you talk about if Mahomes wins this ring and gets the three-peat, NFL immortality awaits him because he'll be staring at only Tom Brady as the only quarterback to have more Super Bowl rings than him. And again, it's crazy to think in just 7 years as a starting quarterback, he's already tied Joe Montana in playoff wins.
It's unbelievable because if I'm not mistaken, 15 seasons of Joe Montana to get those 16 playoff wins. Quite a pace here by good time Patty Mahomes. We'll see if the good times roll on Sunday once again. In the NFC, Philly, I mean, Saquon and defense, it's been enough to this point, but it feels like there's an untapped gear still for that team, and it's the quarterback that takes you there. Deuce, how much will Sunday dictate the way we talk about Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, it's all about redemption for him. If he's able to get his team to the Super Bowl, let's not forget, Moose, me and you were actually on that stage you're on right now, and we were talking about Jalen Hurts in that Super Bowl 2 years ago. I actually thought he was the best player on the field that day in a losing effort to the Kansas City Chiefs. So it's all about redemption for Jalen Hurts when it comes to winning this NFC Championship game and getting into the Super Bowl and finishing the job. You've talked about it, Moose. Everybody is saying, well, when Jalen Hurts wins in the playoffs, he only averages around 133 passing yards. Logan, we talked about this in the pregame show Sunday. It doesn't matter if you're running for 300 yards a game. You turn around and hand the football off to Saquon Barkley. But there will come a time and place where Jalen Hurts is going to have to make plays with his arm. He did that in the Super Bowl versus the Kansas City Chiefs a few years ago. Just had that costly fumble, which essentially flipped the game in the Kansas City Chiefs' favors. Now he has the opportunity for redemption if he's able to win this game and get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Lejay. I think the addition of Saquon Barkley from a player perspective really took a hit on Jalen Hurts here on what his role is on the team. You know, he's no longer the star player on the team. He's no longer the closer. He's no longer the reason why they're winning games. He's turning around and handing it off. And we feel like a lot of quarterbacks can do that. So I think what this will be able to do for Jalen Hurts, if he's able to get it done this year, is to prove, just like college, he's a winner. We're never going to give him the credit throwing the ball. We don't think it's pretty enough. We understand when Tua came in there to make that throw in college. But all this guy does is win. He's won a lot starting this league at a tremendous amount. And I think he can say, hey, my numbers may never be up there. I might not be the best thrower in the NFL, but I know how to win. I can win in Alabama. I can transfer, win in Oklahoma. I can get drafted, go take somebody's spot in the league and take my team to Super Bowls and just win. I might not have the gaudy stats, but I'll have that winner label where no matter how much we knock him, how much we don't like how pretty it looks, we understand he has Saquon and A.J. Brown and Vic Fangio in the defense, but he's still the guy that is the alpha leader of the team, and he still finds a way to win. So I think he cares about winning. That's his best trait as a player, is his ability to find ways to win the game with his legs, with his arm. And I think this will cement that because I think his reputation has took a hit this year with the addition of Saquon Barkley because we give him all the credit because we know how good Saquon Barkley is.
Yeah, what do you want to be? I want to be a winner. And again, weaving this narrative of team performance dictating individual narrative.